Hey, what is going on, people? This is the Tenchi, and I just want to really quick give my thoughts on the Suicide Squad trailer that just got released. And all right, let me start off by saying I did not know much about Suicide Squad going into this, so I think that helps the fact that I don't know much about the comic. I knew it was I knew it was a comic. I knew it was an ongoing series. I knew that they've had um different members on the squad, and I knew it was a sort of an inside, sort of an inside government job by Amanda Waller. Knew about all that, but never read a comic. Never really got into any of the characters other than Harley Quinn and a few other people that have been up there because I've been a fan of the Batman animated series and stuff like that, yada yada yada. But then I saw the DC animated film Suicide Squad, and then I was like, all right, this group is crazy. Okay, this group is crazy. The movie was dope. Yes, it had Batman's name on it, but it was mainly focusing on the Suicide Squad and all that, and Batman was just a supporting character pretty much. So going into this trailer, that's what I thought of. It was right, and really, I watched this trailer after watching again for the umpteenth time Mad Love from the Batman animated series, which explains Harley Quinn's origin. So I went in. So that's how I pretty much started before going into the trailer. Now, actually watching the trailer, I'm like, okay, this is dark. This is really dark. And I expect nothing less, especially from the way they're going with Batman, Superman. They've already established that this is part of the universe that they're going for. Everything's going to be very dark. They're going to focus on Harley Quinn's a little bit of Harley Quinn's origin story before she was Harley Quinn. You see a shot of her as Harleen Quinzel, her original persona before she turned into Harley Quinn. So that's great. You also see Batman in there. But then I see all this crazy stuff. People shooting up people shooting up the place in panda suits and Batman suits and all that. I'm like, okay, I thought they said a long time ago that DC was not going to focus on comedy for these movies. But I guess they got to have some sort of laugh. This this looks interesting. Now, people have already been saying that Will Smith just seems like he's just playing Will Smith playing Deadshot. I can't comment on that due to the fact that I don't really know much about Deadshot other than a few animated films. Like a lot of the stuff I know about these characters come from animation instead of the comic book. So if anybody can give me some cliff notes as to who they are as people, as characters, I would greatly appreciate that. But as far as the trailer goes, I enjoyed it, but someone did mention in another video that I had watched after this that they kind of dumbed Harley Quinn down. She's not an idiot. She's crazy, yes, but she's not 100% clueless. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to feel on that one. I believe that Margot Robbie can play a great Harley Quinn. I've seen a lot of cosplayers play Harley Quinn, and they all do it in the Jester suit, and a few of them do the New 52 version. Either way, you can tell it's Harley Quinn, and this way, in the movie right now, you can tell that's Harley Quinn. That's obvious. As far as everyone else, from Killer Croc to Katana to Deadshot and a few others, I just want to see what else they can do. You know what I mean? But oh, and Amanda Waller, spot on, spot on. Look, tone, everything, spot on, for real. I've seen both versions of her. I've seen the original version of her, where she has a little bit of weight on her, and then I've seen her being slimmed down in the New 52 version. Either way, it looks like she's gonna have the attitude that just tells you, yeah, this is a woman not to be messed with. All right, do not mess with this sister right here. But other than that, I really have nothing else to say. I like the trailer. Oh wait, the Joker. Let me just talk about the Joker. Since that picture came out of him all tatted up, looking like a punk rocker with some grills in in his teeth. I was like, are they really gonna go with that look? And then it looked like they did, at least for this trailer. And I still don't know how to feel, but he sounded like the Joker. He did sound like the Joker. I mean, yes, the Joker has been played by so many different people. They've all done it in their own, in their own way. Some have done it campy, some have done it hard. And then as soon as Heath Ledger got his hands on the character, that created a standard for most people. Like a lot of people nowadays dress up as him for for cosplay, as his version of the Joker for cosplay. Some do it for some do a variation of the comics plus the Dark Knight version, and they especially make sure they have those scars detailed in the lips and everything. I've noticed this stuff. So looking at this new version, it's like, okay, this is punk rocker Joker, but at the same time, it doesn't look like he wants to be. It doesn't really look like he wants to be messed with. But it also doesn't make him. It also doesn't really seem like he wants to make anyone laugh either. He just wants. He just wants you to be tortured. That's what it looks like in the first few seconds of this film. But he did sound like the Joker. He sounds menacing like the Joker. I'm just wondering how he's going to play the rest of this out, because we can't just go by looks much anymore, because we know for a fact as fans that they are not going to do things 100% like the comics. We know they're not going to do the outfits 100% like the comics, especially since there's been so many variations of them throughout the years. So I'm not expecting them to do a spot-on point for point version of, say, the Suicide Squad animated film. No. But one thing I will say is it looks interesting. It looks interesting, and I am looking forward to seeing it. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer. What do you guys think of the look? What do you guys think of the tone? What do you guys think of where they're going with this? How do you think it's going to really connect with Batman v Superman and the rest of the future DC cinematic universe? Please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and never be normal.